So, Achan, what are we going to do today?
That's how we're going to start it?
Hi guys, welcome to Landa's house. Today, what are we going to do?
We are going to make face masks. And I mean this kind. There is a worldwide shortage of these disposable masks. We live in Japan right now, and there is a law right now that if you resell these masks, you can get fined and you can get some time behind bars. So it's getting pretty serious. We actually both have allergies in the first place, so we kind of will probably end up going through these disposable masks very quickly if we use them for both the COVID issue and our own allergy sake.
Definitely.
I have this disposable mask as a reference guide to make like a pleated version of it.
And I'm gonna try to make the one that's called a 3D mask, which is like I would say like the more cool looking one, you know? And yeah, I'm gonna try to do that one.
So I don't have a sewing machine. Actually, my entire contents of sewing materials is in this gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and it's not even full. Whew. So there's that. I don't have an iron, but I have a hair straightener. So we are making do with what we have, and let's be honest, we are balling on a budget. I'm not going to go out and buy an iron, and I'm not going to go out buying a sewing machine.
And I found some these cloths. They were selling. It was on sale at this place called Sanki right by our house. So these are going to be the materials to make the masks.
For those of you who do live in Japan, they have fabrics that are kihashi, so basically it's leftovers from like people who actually bought however many yards or meters or whatever, and these are too small to be sold and they're too large to be disposed of. The fabric is way too thin alone to be a mask, so what we're doing is we're gonna cut up an old t-shirt. It doesn't have to be an old t-shirt. This one just happens to be too short on him anyway. It's like a crop top, so we figured we'll just use this. And yeah, let's get started.
All right. Just to let you guys know that this is not a how-to video on make the masks, since we're actually just watching YouTube videos to try to mimic it. I never made one. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It's probably going to be really bad. So just know that, please.
This is more about our experience trying to follow tutorials, and now we're doing two different kinds of masks, so we're going to talk about which one is easier, I guess, and if we recommend making one over the other, fit, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
For me, first off, I had to trace the mask that we had at the beginning and make a stencil just like this. So I'm going to be cutting up my shirt in this form and one of the fabrics in this form to start sewing it together. Wish me luck. So you want me to fold this in half like this and do
I think
this?
like
this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because think about it, that's less sewing you have to do right there.
That's true. Less sewing, better for me. No, it moved.
Why are you folding it there? Because this is so much waste right here.
Oh, like this?
No. Oh my.
What?
No. So you just move it, the kiji.
Oh, I see.
So that way you have to cut less. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
So this gray fabric, so the t-shirt part of it is going to be the inside liner. The video that I watched recommended using a light colored fabric, so that way it's easy to tell. I mean, especially if you're making this for children, it's easier to tell when it gets dirty. You know, food particles, snot, whatever. Also, we don't have actual fabric pencils, so we're using regular pencils. Well, this is too small to write actual letters, so we're using it on our fabric. So the only thread that I had in my gallon size bag is black and white. Obviously, if you're prepared to make mistakes, you want to have a fabric that matches this closely, so that way it doesn't stand out. But the only fabric that I really want to use is this one. Black stands out, white stands out. So really, this is the ultimate test. Why are you tired? You have to do,
This is so hard.
You have to do that with another fabric.
It's so hard, and I'm not even to the point where I'm sewing yet. Dang it. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, nothing happened. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Should be fine. Should be fine. Ta-da. 2.
He's gonna be done way before me, I bet.
Nope, because I gotta go cook, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm leaving for a bit, so bye-bye.
So as a tip, you should write on your fabric which way is like the top, which way is like the bottom. I don't know. I'm using arrows to help me.
Crap, why didn't you do that?
Mine's a rectangle, so I get to get away with a little bit more, I think, but just as a tip, it's easier to see what you're doing when you know which way the fabric's supposed to lay. So I work in a public school, and they require everybody, 100% of students and staff, to wear masks. So I am using disposable masks. What I've been doing as soon as I'm done with them is cutting them and saving these wires. Can you see them? There we go. That are in for the nose piece. So I'm gonna repurpose them here. I finished sewing the bottom here, and I'm gonna sew the top now. So I have it pinned like this. I have extra fabric that's not the t-shirt up top, so I can roll this up later, and it'll be right in the middle for the perfect nose bridge.
Yay, we're back. So I'm at this spot right here. I need to sew the outer port shut. How do you sew? Just tell me which one. Oh, it's tiny.
You lick it so the fibers.
No need. First try, baby.
Okay, he doesn't need no saliva apparently.
No saliva needed. Ah, give up.
I need some damn chapstick. So you can just start sewing here. You don't know how to do that part, huh?
Kind of do. Ish. Do I tie this in?
You tie one of the ends.
Just a single knot?
Where did you tie it? Did you tie the needle to the thread?
Yeah. No.
Why would you do that?
What? Why?
How are you gonna sew like that?
That's not how you do it?
Take this off.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Voila. See, I tied the end of this. Alright guys, don't make a mistake like me, okay? You tie the end of it. You don't tie the needle with the string. We all learn new things every day, you know? Wow, it doesn't look cute. Okay. Sewing time.
Wait. Where's... No. Where's your knot?
Right by the needle. What?
I guess that was my mistake for not telling you, but you said, I think I got it. So I was like, you probably got it. You're an adult.
Wrong.
Yeah, I was wrong. So I'm on the ironing part. It's on 320 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. I lowered it from like the 360 or the 380 that it was on. I'm flipping it inside out. I sewed my top and bottom, put the wire in. So now my bottom is nice and flat. Now I need to do my top. So now that mine is ironed flat, I'm gonna measure it out to create the folds, the pleats in the mask to mimic the disposable mask. The disposable mask has 3 pleats in it. I don't know if I have the skill and patience to make 3 pleats. We'll see. Seems like we're only making 2 pleats. Right now, Yujen's trying to basically weave it through the fabric without actually pulling the needle through. And he's got like 4 mountains in there. I'm surprised you made it through.
Yes.
Nope. Look how much string is left over. So you have to pull both of these all out, yo.
What? Oh, okay. Oh, I can? I can pull it out first?
You're supposed to.
Gotcha. Don't worry, I gotcha.
Look at how...
I probably stabbed myself like 4 times already, but it's okay. It doesn't hurt.
We thought that the pleated one was more difficult, which is why I have it. Which is like, because I have at least a little bit of experience. Do you want help?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Aha! I did it. I don't know if you can see. I did it.
Okay, now you have to... Where's the needle?
I messed up.
How bad? It's probably not even that bad. It's fine.
No, I can't tie it.
What? You cut it too short.
I cut the knot. Literally. I cut the knot.
Why would you do that?
So, we made a big mistake for mine. I just rewatched it. I cannot use 2 separate fabrics for it because, long story short, it does this when I make the mask. So it's half and half now. I really don't care. It looks cool, so it's fine. So now I'm just gonna do this and iron the middle part. That's it. I'm just gonna flatten it out.
Because everybody's on this make your own DIY mask thing, the earpiece for masks, they sell a specific like elastic for it. Those are sold out. So I actually have a pair of old like stockings, and I just kind of started at the toe and started cutting little rings out. And so here's this. Obviously this used to fit my whole leg in it. It's very stretchy. You'll most likely have to tie it smaller.
Cause you have some thick ass thighs.
Yes, I have thunder thighs. And I'm done!
Yay!
Probably can't tell, but there's a wire in here. So, let's get this on. Put the wire around my nose. There we go.
Bang.
I'm done.
So since Ai-chan finished hers and she has work tomorrow, she's gonna be not joining us after this. I'm gonna go ahead and keep trying to sew this thing together as much as I can, and if I don't finish, maybe tomorrow. Just bear with me, guys. I'm almost there. My first attempt at this as well. Trying to iron something
With a straight iron?
with a straight iron. It's not working. So I successfully flipped it over, and now I have the sides ironed. Now I have to stitch all the sides up real quick. So I'm probably gonna stop after that. So I'm gonna do this and call it a night. And that's finally done. I don't know if you can see, but it's sewed on right here. Kind of blurry, I'm sorry, and right there. So yeah, I'll probably finish everything tomorrow. Yeah, let's skip to tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I lied, it's 2 days later. So let's get this going. Yeah. Which one am I supposed to use? Oh, that's short. No. Ah! Go back in. It's fine. Nope, it's not fine. It's too thick. God, which one is it? Yep. All right, finally found it. Ai-chan, help! Help me! All right. Okay. Whew, I'm already tired. Now I gotta get the stockings to make the earpiece. Right. I hope this is the right side that I'm cutting. It's okay. It should be fine. Right. Oh, no. Freaking A. New one. Yes. Okay. There's two. And sewing time. Yeah. Got it? Yes, finished. I finally got this. Not bad, huh? Not bad, not bad. Yeah? Good. Finally finished. Whew. So we're back.
So because I decided to challenge myself with the pleats, obviously some of the areas are a lot thicker than other areas, so it's very, very hard while you're hand sewing. And sometimes the needle is a little thin, so I was scared it was gonna either bend on me or break, which happens a lot when you're using a sewing machine, but I've never had it bend or break by hand.
Well, for my mask, the whole concept was pretty much the same thing, but this one you had to sew on the top and the bottom over again, so it was like an extra step compared to Ai-chan's one. But overall it was actually not bad. I think if I was more skilled at sewing, it wasn't a problem. But to be honest, I think I did a good job for my first try. And yeah, it fits kind of nice on my face too, and I really like it.
While I was watching him make his mask, I think that the skill required to make this mask is very little. As in, you don't need to know how to do a lot of different kinds of like stitching. You just need to know one way,
right,
and you can do the whole thing with that one way. One of the problems that Yu-chan has is the regular disposable masks, like this one, they're usually too small for his face. So the good thing about making your own is that we can customize the size to our head shape, our face shape.
She used the size for the regular size one, but
this is for my face.
and then she made a bigger one. But yeah, so I mean, it really doesn't matter how big your face is, as long as it covers up to the chin. If it's perfectly onto my face, so yeah. Slight changes on the measurements, and you could probably make a mask for anybody. Mm-hmm. So that's the cool thing about this, I felt. And to be honest, like, they're both easy to make. It's gonna take a while if you're not used to sewing, but to be honest, it's a good time killer while you guys are at home doing nothing.
Doing this quarantine time, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to challenge, and it's eco-friendly. You wash it, you reuse it.
So yeah, I highly recommend making at least 2. So you could wash one, wear one, wash one, wear one, so on and so forth.
Okay, nobody's doing laundry that often.
Yeah, whatever. You should be, because y'all dirty as I know you guys have some, time in your hands, so if you would like, just keep watching us. We'll be making videos once in a while.
We have fun making your own masks.
Mm-hmm.
You should tag us on Instagram if we make an Instagram.